Hi everyone! So today I'm gonna show you guys my quick detox routine. It's how I kind of cleanse my person when I'm feeling too overwhelmed, like too stressed, feeling really cluttered and just messy, like inside and out. So usually for like the major overhaul, big detox, big reset, I like to do it at the start of the year. It's kind of a yearly tradition for me, so it doesn't quite feel the same, but I do want to establish maybe a monthly detox, a quick one-day routine to really easily reset and cleanse and detox and feel fresh and new again. I find that I definitely need a day off when I get too overwhelmed and too stressed, and taking that one day out to do this big cleanse, this big detox is really so helpful. Like I can't even like begin to explain what it does for your mental health and your personal health as well. Alright, so I'm gonna break it down into 3 houses. We're gonna do mind, body, and space. For me, I always start with the space. The physical detoxing of a space is something that is the most obvious, the most like physically inspiring, I feel, and it's also the one thing that bogs me down the hardest. I can't detox my mind without detoxing the space first. So that's what I started off with today, literally wearing the same outfit. Like I did everything today. I started by just doing a quick tidy up of the space. I'm running in and out. There's some things that you just gotta leave outside. It just starts becoming clutter. So I want to make sure that they're back in their homes, do a quick grab and go, throw away all my used masks, tissues, stuff like that, and then I just go in with a quick vacuum. I think vacuuming a space is always a lot harder in your mind. It shouldn't take you more than like 5 to 10 minutes to vacuum like your room or a small space, probably 5 minutes or probably less, seriously. And then I get into mopping the floor. I've actually found this on Shopee. It actually has a little like outlet for water, and the top of the mop actually has like a little spray handle. It's really great for like every few days you just want to like wipe it down before you do like a deep cleanse. And by the way, this video is sponsored by Biohome, but I've already been using Biohome products for maybe 2 to 3 years now. So in case you guys don't know, Biohome is an eco-friendly household cleaning brand that uses 100% plant-derived active ingredients. Okay, first of all, the packaging is also super nice. And I need to mention this because like plant-derived, eco-friendly, there must be like some kind of premium price tag, right? It's not. If anything, it's priced the same or like even more affordable than some of these other brands. Not only that, there are also no harmful chemicals, it's a phthalate-free fragrance, and also it's great for people with sensitive skin, pets, babies. Okay, sorry for the digression. I'm just really excited about Biohome products. I can't believe they're sponsoring me. The reason why I bring up Biohome is also because I use their floor cleaner. Noodles, he's a very sensitive dog, okay? I have eczema, I'm very sensitive. He's also very sensitive. He's got like super sensitive skin. And I find that the Biohome floor cleaner is so gentle yet so effective, and I really love it. And a little bit goes a very long way. I pour a little bit into, I'm just gonna call it like a flask. I basically just spritz and then wipe, and it leaves the floor feeling so fresh. You know the way that your feet feel and it's like not sticky or not dusty, or it's just clean floors. And the second part of the detox household chore routine would be to wash my dishes and put everything away. My mom can attest to this. I used to tell her like, if you want me to wash the dishes, right, you have to buy me gloves, because my hands would get so sensitive and dry and itchy. And Biohome's dishwashing soap is the first and only soap I have ever used that I can wash dishes with without gloves and not have it itch or even feel very dry. They all come in 2 different scents. It comes in lemongrass and green tea, and it comes in lavender and bergamot. I like both, so I have both depending on my mood. Like I said, I'm very sensitive. I like the scents. They don't irritate noodles, it doesn't irritate me either, and I just like the option. Obviously, I don't have like 2 bottles of dishwashing soap there, but I just like to rotate. So yeah, if you don't want to rotate and if you already have a bottle, you can also get their refills. But otherwise, the actual bottle that the dishwashing soap comes in as well, like I have the small small one that I'm almost out of, as you can see. They also have a bigger tub, and it's just an example of the small menial tasks that you just have to get out of the way. If I don't do the dishes, I'm always gonna see it there, it's gonna build up, and it's just gonna look more and more intimidating. So I also like to like play a video and like prop my phone up against the spice rack, or just like play some music and just kind of get it out of the way. There's something quite therapeutic about just doing your dishes and, you know, like taking care of your stuff. The last thing that I need to do, right, is just cleaning out my desk. That's very important. I feel like, okay, the other stuff you can kind of ignore it if you're doing like an express detox like I am, but your work desk, your study desk, the desk that you are on for the most of your time at work, that's where you get overwhelmed. So you gotta like give yourself the best chance that you possibly can by detoxing the space and just making it as livable and clean and like pristine as possible. I have like 2 big monitors and lots of things on the desk. I have a lot of stationery because I love to journal as well, and I also have like, you know, tech stuff, USB knickknacks, and I like to do a quick wipe down with the multi-surface cleaner. My work table is actually wood and it hasn't discolored, it hasn't like corroded it in any way, and most of my furniture is wood lah, and it's really gentle. It's a really good formula. And then I just put everything back where it belongs, because this of all the different chores like is the easiest and it makes like the biggest difference. So that is what an express detoxing of my space looks like. Usually after this I already feel very proud of myself, and I love the end result. Like you can already see such a big difference, and I feel like that's why I detox my space first, because I can see a physical difference and I feel much more like invigorated and just kind of like happy and tranquil in a like detox space. So the next thing I do from there is to detox my mind. So I kind of lump digital in with the mind and just get everything that I'm supposed to do out of the way. The biggest thing that bogs me down right now is answering emails. I think it's the nature of my job, but they come in at all hours of the day and it's non-stop. I need to be able to just get everything out of the way. I start the stuff that I need to think about or do some actual work to reply, and then all of the other things that takes like less than 2 minutes to reply, that's my marker, 2 minutes, I'll reply immediately. I usually just do like a quick coded thing for myself, and then with each code, right, I have a corresponding like template in my draft email. So I have all these codes and templates for like standardized replies. Like I don't think this is anything revolutionary, but it streamlines my workflow like so much better. At this point, it's a mental block. I just have to get it out. So code it, copy paste the template, change it, send it out, do this maybe like 20 more times, and just clear my inbox. And once it's clear, I leave it for the rest of the day. I'll maybe only check back in once at 10 a.m, once at 4 p.m. kind of thing, and I try not to check my email in between that time, because I feel like I just keep on getting like bombarded with emails and I feel like it's very cluttered. That is my number 1 mind detox, because the first thing on my mind, like the pressure boiler in me, is always like replying emails. It's a very adult thing. So the second way that I do like a detox for my mind is actually doing a brain dump. I have a personal issue, I'm ruminating, it's going on and on inside my head. Just dump it all out onto paper or onto my notes app. It's just a physical act of taking all the mental stress and things that are bogging you down and just physically transplanting it somewhere else. So whether you like to journal, it's definitely a therapy, like writing it down and being able to be more mindful about what you think and how to properly communicate that to yourself. I think that's really important. If you want to do a quick express detox like I do, I just type everything out on my phone. I just do a quick verbal vomit and just put everything. It doesn't even have to be coherent. I feel like it makes me feel so much more light and like I got it out of my system in some way. If I have plans, like if I have reminders or things that I need to do as well, I physically dump them out into my calendar or write it down in my planner, just so that I know, okay, this is something that I have to do. I got it out. I won't forget because I can physically refer to it. But at the same time, there's no point thinking about it anymore. So that is a good way to quickly and effectively just detox your mind. Continuing on the spirit of detoxing, right? Usually at this point, I'm a little hungry, and this is a way to like detox your body as well, which is by consuming fruits and veggies. We know that it's good for our bodies, it's healthy, and something about fruit and veggies is just very fresh and light. I feel like I don't get too lethargic or like heavy as I do with like eating meats or carbs. So I like to give myself a little break after like, you know, doing all of that detoxing. It takes work, right? It is tiring. So I like to like, you know, have like a little treat for myself. I recently went to the grocery store and lemons were in season and the cherry tomatoes were really nice as well. So I wanted to make myself a little like lemon drink and like a cherry tomato snack. So I'm actually using Biohome's fruit and veggie wash. I can actually taste pesticide depending on like what kind of fruit or veggies. For some veggies, like you can definitely taste like a difference and they don't taste as fresh. Using the fruit and veggie wash is actually really great because it is another way of like detoxing your food. So there's actually two different ways to use the fruit and veggie wash. For things with a harder skin, so like apples, oranges, lemons, I actually spray the wash directly onto the fruit and then I rub it. Since I'll be putting the lemon into my drinks and into my waters, I still need to make sure like that the rind is still kind of clean, and you know it's pock marked, right? So it's not an even surface for me to really like get into the grooves of everything. So the fruit and veggie wash really helps. And for other like softer skin veggies and fruits, it's not something that you can really like rub so easily. The cherry tomatoes you can, but there's just so many. So I just put it into a little colander and I give the water like 2 or 3 spritzes of the wash and then just kind of like rummage it through, drain it, and then I rinse it with clean water again, and then I drain it again, and that's it. That's how you clean your fruits and veggies. Super simple. You guys know lemon is a good way to detox your body, right? You can put it in your waters, you can put it in your bottles. I like to drink honey lemon. Like I find that that's a really nice way to kind of like soothe my throat and to feel detox and to feel fresh. It's just a very comforting drink to me, so I like to make my honey lemon. And paying attention to your diet will in turn really help with the way that you feel, with your energy levels, and with your general health. And speaking of general health, you guys know what I'm gonna say, right? I like to work out now. I know I never thought I'd be that person, but now that I am an adult, I realize, you know, no one's gonna make you do PE unless you know, do it yourself. And the physical act of moving around really gives you a feeling of space and a feeling of like renewal. It's part of like cognitive behavioral therapy, where like the physical act of doing something in a repetitive way, like walking, you know, left, right, left, or swimming or cycling, can really help train your mind to get rid of the distractions and to not like ruminate on things in like an endless loop, and instead kind of focus and tap that energy into physical activity. Fresh air, you know, switching up your space will really help like catalyze your change of mindset as well. My favorite new thing is actually swimming. And I'm not a good swimmer. That's why it's actually really good for me, because it really helps like straighten your back and like lengthen your neck as well. So I have like some neck issues from a neck injury. I also, you know, stare at my computer a lot. So I find that the position that I'm in directly counters how I usually am when I'm sitting down. I'm thinking about my breath, I'm thinking about my body. It's such a good way to just cleanse your mind and feel really refreshed. I have eczema, like I said, so if I run and I get really hot and sweaty, I start scratching. But when you're in the pool, you really don't feel that way. And the final thing that I like to detox my body with is with a shower. I love a good shower, and you probably need to, judging from all like the housework you've been doing and the physical exercise. I love showers. I love washing my hair. It's one of the greatest joys I've ever known. Something that makes you feel so physically fresh and clean. The absolute last thing that I do to conclude my detox routine is by smelling something. I know that sounds really weird, but if you have no time to sage your house, you know, like to bay leaf your house up, that's what I do now instead of sage. Give yourself that like same, like a sense memory almost of detoxing and feeling like you're bringing yourself back to earth and back to like a place of fresh, like tabula rasa, like a clean slate. I have this room spray. It's from Mio. It's liquid yoga space spray. Alternatively, you can also burn a candle. I would recommend a perfume. I personally just love scents and I love perfume. And since I've gotten into perfumes again, like early this year, my mood has been lifted so much. This one I really love. I have been such a huge fan of the Jo Malone Zara perfume lines, and this is Elegantly Tokyo. Oh, it's so good. It just smells like the most beautiful spa. And this is the scent that I have delegated for detoxing and cleansing and feeling fresh and new. If you have an existing scent that's very clean and green and fresh, you can use that. Or if you just have any essential oils, any kind of scent really in general that you want to start using and start associating with like peace and freshness and detoxing, smell it and just mark a new beginning for yourself as a conclusion to my entire express detox. Like, it really just kind of like celebrates that, celebrates you, and it preps you for like a fresh new start. Yeah. So that is my express detox routine. Let me know if you guys enjoy it. I know it was a lot, but honestly, when you get into the habit of doing it, it probably takes like a day, less than. I usually don't like to like pack everything super tight, so I take a day, do some gardening in between, do something creative, do something like, you know, just relaxing, or even take a nap, and I just am able to use that whole day to detox and feel a lot better and prepared for the upcoming busy weeks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you again, Biohome, for sponsoring this video. I love you guys. Let me know what you guys do on your express detox routine as well, or even like a full-blown detox routine. Do you guys do yoga? Do you guys journal? Do you guys go on a long run? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, so come back next week or turn on your notifications to stay notified, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!